Hey guys, it's your girl Jessica Martinez here, Mighty Woman Martinez podcast. I'm your host for tonight. Listen, if you were not on that call that we had just this evening at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys, y'all missed out. If I must let you guys know, this call was lit. If I have not expressed it enough on my stories, on my actual live feed, this call was lit. So many leaders pouring into so many people on this call, being prophesied, being covered, being blessed, and just receiving the word that was coming through there. I'm talking about if you missed church this week or this past weekend, you surely got it tonight, guys. It was amazing. So much love, so much joy, so much happy tears were just poured into this call, and I was just so humbled and blessed to be a part of it. So I'm just letting you know, if you missed out, no hard feelings. We have these live calls every Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. So if you are wanting to learn more about it, or if you're just like, hey, I missed it, I was one of them that missed it, definitely get back with me and I can definitely get you in so that you can actually watch the live videos and see what it is I'm talking about. I'm telling these calls will give you something in your heart, in your soul, that just changes everything. And once you're just like, I just want to make change. I just want to do better. I want to go ahead and jumpstart. I want to go ahead and start, doing whatever it is that I've been holding back on. You start to look at your life a little differently. And sometimes when you hear it coming from someone else, it just changes your whole perspective. It just changes your whole mindset. And sometimes it just jumpstarts something. It does something to you and it just sparks something. You're like, you know what? I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get this done. So if you did miss it, I'm going to place my social medias down at the bottom. You can definitely DM me or write me on here and just ask me, hey, how do I go about getting this link? And I'll be happy to show you. So we're going to jump right into it. If this is your first time joining in, welcome. And if you just joined back to my podcast, welcome back. So definitely subscribe, like, and comment, guys. Let me know what you guys think. I will always love to hear your guys' feedback and whatever it is that you guys, want to share with me, any testimonies, any new things that's coming about. So the first thing I want to say is my last podcast was talking about what do you do when you're trying to figure out what is the best thing for your lifestyle, for your business. You're at a standstill. What is my next step? Now, this podcast, I'm wanting to actually share with you 12 essential ways on how to jumpstart your day, how to get your day started from beginning to end. I want to first and foremost, before we even get started, let you know this is not the only go-to scheduling that you have to follow. This is just something that I use as example to get me from point A to point B. I feel that it's important to have a schedule, because you don't have a schedule, you don't know your direction of where you're going. You're more likely to waste time, or to place too much time into something that could have been placed into something else. When you have a schedule and a set schedule to follow, it usually helps. Just think about it with children. When you have a set schedule in a classroom setting, a lot of times your classroom is going to be more structured. The children are going to know what to do. When you just don't have a plan and like when you have that substitute teacher, kids know we don't have no structure today. We're going to act a fool. So this is just a way to tell your brain, okay, this is the structure. This is what we're going to follow. It's just like a diet regimen. If you don't have a diet regimen, you don't have nothing set, you're bound likely to eat something that is not on your diet regimen, that may not help with your calorie intake and things of that nature. So this is just some tips to actually help to jumpstart your day into the end. So the first thing I'm going to say is waking up in the morning. Now, when you wake up in the morning, if your day starts at 8 a.m., and when I say 8 a.m., I mean the children are up, the coffee is being made or is already made, the food, the breakfast is already getting made. And what about you? Are you together? Are you up? Are you ready? Now you're up, but are you mentally awake? Now, if you find yourself dragging, which that's used to be me, you find yourself dragging and you're trying to, get the kids out the house, but you're not even 100% awoke, that is a no-no. Don't do that. If your day starts at 8 o'clock and you are looking to get, everything done or out the way, start your day at 6 o'clock. Because it allows you to wake up. It allows you to get whatever it is that you're needing to get. So if you are a person of like myself who may start your day with meditation, yoga, prayer, this is a moment for you to have your calmness, your zen, to just get your mind and your thoughts together. Get whatever it is that you're going to jumpstart your day. Start speaking those affirmations to yourself, getting yourself ready to start your day. Now, that is the time that you start your day, but the day actually starts at 8 o'clock. So by 8 o'clock, right then and there, you had that time, that nice window of time to go ahead and get yourself together. So you're already positive, you're already pumped, you're already ready to start the day. And then you go ahead and jump right into the day of waking up, you're the family, getting the family together. You are the superwoman or the superman. So it's like, although your day may start at this time, which is 8 or 9, whatever time your day starts, go ahead and set some time aside to get your day actually started. And you let me know what happens from there as you're going ahead to get your day started. Number 2, after you already awaken yourself, go ahead and use this time to meditate. Go ahead and use this time, whatever it is, like I already stated prior before, meditate, prayer, go ahead and zen out on whatever it is so that you can waken the mind and the body and the spirit and all those amazing things as a part of you to get you awoke. It's not always about grab that coffee. A lot of times you see on the commercials, getting coffee. Don't want to get so attached to things like that. Go ahead and awaken and speak whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. Gym, fitness, that does not hurt at all either. Use this time to go ahead and awaken the body. After you already awaken the mind, go ahead and awaken the body, doing some stretching, some things that may actually help, to get that body rejuvenated and get it moving. Number 3, if you do, however, need coffee, which I know we have some coffee fiends in here. I know we have some people who love their coffee. I'm not against coffee, so don't think that. I love my coffee as well. But if you do need coffee, go ahead and get this coffee ready. It should be around about 7:15 that you're going ahead and starting this routine. Coffee, getting your breakfast together. Start with something very light. I would not eat heavy early in the morning. I never ever do. My go-to is always a smoothie, maybe some toast, sometimes a shake in the morning, like a meal replacement shake, maybe an egg, something very light, some grapes, some blueberries. I love my blueberries, and so does my children. And then an apple maybe, just something very light. You don't want to be heavy starting your day off in the morning. You want to stay light and energized. So definitely always, follow up with something very small and just go ahead and eat something very light so that you can go ahead and be, in and out, on to the next thing that you need to do. And then as I said, about this time, it should be about 8 o'clock. So you want to go ahead and get everyone else ready. If it's just you in the morning, well, you know what? Praise to you, glory to you, because, a lot of times this is not the case. A lot of times people have other little people that they have to get ready, or they just have a big responsibility, whatever. It's a big business, corporation, a big project that you have going on that you might want to do some extra studying, some extra feedback on yourself to see if you're ready to, if you want to use this approach, you want to use a different approach, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish for today and crush, which I'm sure you will following these steps. Go ahead and get ready. Go ahead and get these things together. Get these things placed into your car. Go ahead and get ready. The next thing you want to do is getting your goals set. So you want to go ahead and get your goals, whatever it is that you are wanting to accomplish for the day. Go ahead and start writing some of those down. And like I said, this is not a rush. So if you are kind of person that have to be out the door, this might be a tactic that you want to use maybe the night prior before or the weekend prior before to have time to sit back and just write out whatever you're trying to accomplish. For those who work remotely, like myself, you may be able to go ahead and just start jotting down some things. You're like, this is something I want to get accomplished. This is something that I want to get done. Now, if you're a very anxious person, which I can be at times, and you just like, I need to know be way before the time of the day of, you might want to use a technique to do this the night prior or the weekend prior when you have a little bit more downtime to write down whatever it is that you're trying to get accomplished or achieve before the day of. But this actually helps you to know what it is that you're trying to accomplish and achieve that day and crush. You're more likely to achieve whatever it is that you're trying to achieve when you write it down and be able to actually visually see it so that you can crush it. All right, so the next task, this is usually between the hours from 9 to 12. And again, this is just my personal recommendation for anyone that may be working from home. From 9 to 12, you need to place your phone, unless you're actually working on your phone. Actually, I'm just going to say you need to place your phone on no disturb. You need to place your phone on no disturb and actually work. Now, if you're working from your phone, this can be quite hard for very young people to do, especially when you're in school. Because you should be working. You should be focused whenever it is that you have set for today to do. If you don't have your phone on no disturb, most likely you're going to switch over to something, a text. Somebody texts you like, hey, guess what? that's a trigger. So you're just like, what is it? I gotta know what it is. So now that you've been triggered off of whatever the task was for you to do for that day, you're now reading whatever it is, then you're watching whatever they're showing you. And then next thing you know, you're watching that video that leads into another video that leads into another video. Now you just wasted 2 hours of just watching videos or getting on the phone and just talking about something that could be talked about once this time that you have freedom to do can be accessible. So you want to be mindful to place your phone on either airplane mode or no disturb and actually work whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, because time is of the essence. You can't get time back, right? So we want to be mindful of that. From 9 to 12, I would say be working, staying focused, keeping your mind, keeping your eyes on the prize, and just working through that time, guys. Do not use this time to be interrupted by anything by any means, unless it's emergency, but do not use that time to be interrupted by it. Now, the next step that you guys are going to love the most at 12 is lunchtime. That's, you're most likely hungry. You probably had a snack in between. Once again, always keep it light. By lunchtime, you are ready to eat. Use this time to do your screen time. Use this time to text everybody you want to text. Use this time to get on social media, check out what's going on, check out my podcast, see what's going on. This is time for you to just, have a good time. Just, woosah from whatever it is going on. Check anything that's important that you may want to check, and just use this time to just have a good time. I feel that if you set a time to do that, you're going to be more successful than just randomly, okay, I don't have nothing else to do, I kind of finished just a little early, let me go text somebody. No, use this time. Okay, if you finish a little early, that is great. Go ahead and move on to something else that can jumpstart you to the next level of whatever you're trying to achieve then. Okay, so by 1 through 6 p.m., you should be most likely getting about done with the day. You want to use this time to check any emails, to check back whatever it is that you may have, not had time to do today because you were so busy or whatever it is. Now, like I said, if you finished a little early, this should be the next thing that you do. Checking emails, checking back with your business partner, seeing if there's anything that you've missed, anything that you need to incorporate into your day, any meetings that you need to host for the next week or for the same week, anything that that you may have missed or didn't check into. Check your emails, getting back to text messages, definitely checking your DMs, seeing if there's anybody who wrote you about anything incorporating with the product or your business or anything of that nature. And then actually, last but not least, getting ready for dinner. Now, as you can tell, 6 p.m. is a little early for some people. I personally say to try to get dinner in no later than 7:30. Why? Because you want to give your body time to digest whatever it is you're eating. Even though I stress you guys to eat light, I would say 6 meals a day. So in between your day, you should be eating a snack in between lunch, snack, dinner, snack, breakfast, snack. So in between, so that would make a total of 6 meals. But dinner time should be around 6 o'clock because it gives the children time, as well as family members and yourself, time to burn off whatever it is that you have been accumulating for the day. It allows you to let go of any bloating, allows you to, rest better. Your body feels more better. You feel refreshed and energized, and just allows your body, like I said, to break down any hard foods that you've been trying to that you've been accumulating for the day. So I just always think that's best. The earlier that you're eating for dinner, and then that snack that you get in between would just make it more beneficial for the ending of the day. Now, right about 7 o'clock, this is a time, if you do have this time, which some people do, and this is something that you can always place maybe your children in something as well, into a sport, or this might be a time where you do have sports for your children, or just some downtime for yourself. I use this time for anything that's a hobby. So if you have any hobbies, dance class, art class, maybe a book club, anything that is a hobby for you, use this time to just, go ahead and, enjoy yourself. You had a very long day. You've been going, you did everything that you need to do in your regiment schedule. And like I said, sometimes these things don't always go as planned, but if you can get this time in, this is so essential. So definitely use this time to use some hobbies and some fun times that you want to use. The next thing you want to do is go ahead and getting ready to, wind down. So you're getting the kids down, of course, and then you want to use this time for self-care. I don't believe in self-care every other day. I think that you should have self-care every day if you can. So I believe it's time for you to go ahead and take your shower, go ahead and wind down, go ahead and get some self-care in, whatever it is, painting your nails, whatever it is, reading a book, listening to my podcast, whatever it is that you use, or maybe just, you know, you and your spouse just verbally going back and forth on anything that, you know, was just a very interesting topic at work today, or just, you know, collaborating today and seeing whatever you guys together got accomplished. I think those are amazing times to just unwind. Self-care either as a group, you know, with your spouse, with some friends, or just self-care by yourself, even though it's whatever is caring for you. This is definitely something that you want to do. And then last but not least, guys, getting some sleep. I put 10 because idolizing, I just can't get to bed at 9. I've tried 9:30. It just doesn't work. But 10 o'clock is a very I would say very good time for you to go ahead and just get some rest and to get that 8 hours or the amount of time that you need. Everybody does not need 8 hours. I've learned that everybody does not need 8 hours. And so however, how much time you need to get some rest and just feel rejuvenated and start your day the following day is just beneficial, guys. And that is my 12 essential steps, guys, schedule that I go by. And yes, I do change it up depending on my day, depending on my week, depending on my month, or whatever I'm trying to accomplish with my business. So this is just a way, just a go-to guru that I use. I hope this was helpful, guys. Drop down in the comments if you have other essential ways, or you have any questions of how you may want to jumpstart your day. And I'm always here to help. And once again, guys, check out their social media so you'll know the next time we have a Wealthy Woman Wednesday, guys. I love you guys. And like always, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.